What's up, guys?
It's
It me. I'm gonna stop that music. And we go this one?
Nope.
This one?
Yeah, there you go.
It's us.
Yep. Hello.
We did it. Hi, guys.
So it's time for ERNing Cred 2 weeks in a row.
I think I got sunburned today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta wear sunblock.
It's cloudy.
That's when you gotta wear it the most.
My nose looks really red.
And you're so fair-skinned, you have to...
Pasty.
To protect yourself.
What's up, Sub? What's up, Phantom?
It's New Mexico.
Yeah.
It's sunblock year-round.
What's up, Hick Bear?
You ready to play some games?
Yeah. Game time.
Super Nintendo games?
Yeah. Super Nintendo games.
So we're playing bestsellers
Yes.
this week. And you already played a few of these
Okay.
on the bestseller list.
Yeah.
I don't know how today's going to go as far as what you've played. I kind of know, but I'm not letting them figure it out.
Okay.
You excited?
Yes.
What do you think you're going to play?
Zelda?
Zelda's a good guess. Truth be told, I was going to randomize it, and
Yeah.
Zelda was the one that came up. And then I was like, I can do better than that. So I decided to do better than that.
Okay.
I need to turn the capture card on. Yeah. Go ahead and take care of that. That's buried. Where did it go?
Hi, Atticus.
There it is. So, Super Nintendo games are good.
Yeah.
I asked you what console you wanted to play this week, and you said Super Nintendo.
Yeah, well, I said N64 or Super Nintendo.
That's true.
And you chose Super Nintendo,
Correct.
which is fine.
Correct.
I would have enjoyed both. It's rain!
So, first game of the day, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you want to see it first, or you just want the screen to pop
I
up?
want to see that title screen.
All right. We'll play it for an hour and see what you think.
All right.
Chat, feel free to talk.
I think I had this for PC way back in the day.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you'd ever played a SimCity game before.
Yeah. I never played it on console, though.
It's pretty much the same thing as the old one. They Nintendo-fied it a little bit to make it friendlier for console.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of the best-selling Super Nintendo games of all time.
Wow.
It was a pretty big deal. Like Nintendo there's a lot of like lore behind the development of this game. So you're basically picking like a seed right now. There's 1,000 different maps to choose from.
It's a lot.
It's because it takes time to
Number
load
one.
them.
Yeah.
I would use just the number counter and pick like a 3-digit number that you think sounds interesting, because it's going to do that every time you.
It won't let me.
Yeah, it's loading right now.
Oh.
Yeah, this was a million seller. This was the greatest hits for Super Nintendo. I mean, like when this came out, SimCity was already a couple years old, but it was definitely a phenomenon. And so this was the first, I think, console port of SimCity. And it did really well. It was Super Nintendo, not launch title, but close. First few months of the system. Pick that one. You want to look for a different one?
I like the island.
Okay. You get to name your city. You get 8 letters.
No.
Yeah, I always joke that I bought the millionth copy of this game, but I don't know if that's true or not. It probably isn't. I had to order this game from Nintendo of America, and then a week later they were like, "We have million sellers. We're re-releasing SimCity for $20." And I was like, "God damn it!"
Figures.
Going for the $20,000. All right.
Yeah.
So you kind of know how to play this, right? You know what you're doing.
Vaguely, but like console controls.
Okay, well the first thing I'm gonna tell you for the console is you hold down Y,
Because.
and then you can fast scroll.
Okay.
And the game pauses while you're doing that. So nothing's happening until you let go of Y.
I want this little bay situation.
Okay. And then, yeah, you can move over to the sidebars, or I think you can press select to, like, fast swap over there. Bulldozing some trees.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to do that in this game. You can just
build
on top
over?
of it. Yeah.
Well, what the fuck? More commercial zones needed. Commercial.
So you played this on computer?
Yeah. I don't think I played this version, maybe, but I've definitely played some version of SimCity.
Yeah. They did, and it just got released on the internet. The prototype just got released on Christmas this year, or last year. You made a roundabout. You did the most earned thing possible and immediately built a roundabout.
I just wanted 2 lanes that...
You wanted like a 4-lane freeway situation?
Yeah. What if I do the middle first?
It'll still do it.
Will it?
Yeah. It just auto-wraps that way. I mean, it'll function the same way, though.
Oh.
Just because it looks that way, it'll still function as a 4-lane road. When you're feeling confident, too, you can hold the button down and move the cursor to build fast roads.
Fast roads. Jesus Christ. So I need electricity.
Yep. You got 2 options.
It's like a power plant and...
There's a coal power plant and a nuclear power plant.
Oh, well, obviously we're going nuclear.
And it's more expensive.
Yeah, but it's cleaner.
Well, it's 1900.
Well, then how do they have nuclear power?
You're just that good.
This one also needs electricity?
So now you have to run power lines from the power plant to the zones. And you can daisy chain power lines too. So you can run those and then run them across.
This.
Yeah. And now those should have power. Right there.
Sweet.
Give people a place to live.
Yeah. What happens if it's on the edge like that?
It should still work. It'll still work.
Okay.
Man, some Bayside property?
Yeah.
Shit. You better raise those taxes. There actually is a Super Nintendo port of Civ 1 Hector that I like a lot. I'm a huge fan of that port. Other than that, maybe not. I'm sure it might have like a weird PS1 port or something that I don't know about. But that was actually my first exposure to Civilization, and I'm a big fan of that game.
Can I run it building to building, or does it have to be...
No, you can run it building to building.
Okay. It's winter time. No, apparently I can't. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. This takes a second. And you got 160 people living in your city.
Sweet! So once somebody moves in, they get that.
Alright. 1900's up. Now you gotta set your budget for the year. So you're spending $18 per year, and you're collecting $9 in taxes.
It's pretty good.
So you can either cut funding, raise taxes, or keep losing $9 a year at your current rate.
So if I increase the tax percentage, then...
You'll make more money, but people will be less likely to move in.
Should I change these?
I mean,
or
the
because
police...
I don't have any built.
Yeah,
yet.
you don't have the police or fire, so changing them isn't going to do anything.
Okay. Cool.
And you got a lot of menus, too, up at the top if you want to change settings or do all kinds of other stuff.
Oh, it won't let me go through those.
Not the T junctions, but you can go under, like, if you keep going up. Oh, really? It's not letting you do that either? There it goes.
Yeah. But it just wouldn't place it on this square because of the T.
Yeah, I think you can't do it under the T's.
I guess we should get some police and fire department going. Perks.
Yep. $10 a square.
$5,000.
Yeah, seaports are expensive.
Well, we need one. We're an island. Can I just put it in the middle of the ocean?
No, I think it has to be on the coast.
Okay. That's what I thought. I can't build this yet.
You're out of money now. You don't have enough money for the airport.
Oh, I see. How's that damn park? Very organic looking town. I don't know if that's good or bad. Look, we've got people in our residential.
Yep.
It's exciting.
Yeah, your population in the top right and your available funds is below that.
That needs power. What do these menus do?
Different
Search.
stuff. You can click them and find out basically. So that's game speed. So if you want to make a lot of decisions and not have the game timer advance, you can set it to sleep. Or if you want things to go quickly, you can set it to the running speed. These are your options. Auto bulldoze, auto budget is currently off. Auto go to, so if there's a disaster, it'll take you there immediately, and then background music.
Oh, nice. BGM.
That's your disaster menu. If you want to fuck shit up, you can summon a disaster.
Why would I want to fuck shit up?
It's probably the most common thing people did in this game.
You can summon Gojira.
Yep.
What is this?
Earthquake.
Earthquake?
Yep. Fire, flood, air crash, tornado, earthquake, monster.
Monster.
There's data, so you can talk. You can do a poll and see what the citizens say about your city. You can look at like different kinds of graphs as far as power distribution or like fire coverage. So a lot of different things you can look at there. Save and load. And here's a helper, some advice.
If the residents of the city are complaining about housing costs, it probably means that the land values of available residential zones are too high or that they are too far from commercial zones. Okay, well, nobody's complained about anything yet, I don't think.
And then this is sort of like you can analyze the building types basically. So, yeah, different property values or like types of structures. It's mostly for analyzing your residential, commercial, and industrial properties and seeing how well they're doing.
Okay.
Yep, that's Dr. Wright. He's actually a cartoon version of Will Wright, the creator of SimCity.
Get rid of this wild land next to my park. I should have put it on the other side.
What?
My park. I should have put it in this little nook.
Oh yeah, so you'd have room to build in that. Yep. It's one of the things about SimCity is that most buildings are 3x3 or 4x4, so you start planning for that sort of spacing.
Sorry, park.
People gotta live.
Yeah, we'll build more. It's okay. Snowy Park.
F for park. What do you think of the music so far?
It's chill.
Yeah, it's a new thing for the SimCity franchise. It didn't have music originally, so this is an original composition for the Super Nintendo. So again, you're spending more money than you're making, but not by a ton.
We're expanding.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay. Plus, I built that big seaport this year. So.
Well, actually, that's not factored into that budget screen. Like the money
really?
you're spending here is not what that budget screen's about. It's about how much it costs to run your transportation system, your police, and your fire department. Versus what you're collecting in taxes.
Okay. You could build a railroad. No, this one.
Hey, you did it. You beat level 1.
Yes.
You have a town now.
Congratulations, your village has become a town. Placing residential zones, industrial zones, and commercial zones in balanced numbers will help your city grow. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
And since you're a town, you get town music now.
Where would you like to build your own house? Do you want to live near the residents of your city, or do you want to build your house in a secluded area away from the congestion? Remember, another election is just around the corner.
Now you can click your question mark. This is another new thing for the Super Nintendo version. And for $100, you can build your house somewhere in the city.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be down in this little foothill area. They cheered for me. They're like, yay!
So yeah, originally SimCity was just sort of like a sandbox. It didn't have an end state. And this console port gave it an end state. So the goal to beat this game is to create a megalopolis with 500,000 citizens.
It's a lot of citizens.
It is. I've actually never pulled it off. But I'm also not great at this game.
I need power. House power. Can I run lines across the ocean?
You should be able to. I'm pretty sure you can.
Sweet.
You got a couple places
there we
without
go.
power. There you go. And that chart in the top right too tells you what people want. I always forget though. I think it's if the bars are going up, they want those things, and if they're down, they don't.
Okay.
But that might be backwards too. You can always ask. You can run a poll and see what they say if you're not sure.
Okay.
This is the fourth one.
Stats. This one?
Yep.
Doesn't
62% of
tell
people
me.
rating. Yeah, they're saying the taxes are too high and the housing costs are too high.
So I could build residential in places that are further away from the coast.
There's a lot. This is a
Is
very
that going to
complicated game, and I couldn't tell you all the data that goes into it, but it's a really smart housing model. So, like, even if you were to build residential zones near industrial zones,
Yeah.
that's low land value.
So it's still good for them, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can combat housing costs in this. What's up, Kidulting?
Hey, Kidulting! Is this going to be like a train station or?
You're just going to lay down train tracks and it's going to function in this one.
Oh, okay. I didn't do a very good job of leaving space available for railroad tracks. What I could do...
It's also your first city. Like, growing pains. We'll figure it out. What's up, Aardvark?
Hey, Aardvark. Good to see ya.
Did you toast a power line somewhere? I think you did.
Oh, yeah, right here.
You can reroute it, or you can...
You can go over there.
Yeah.
I can't go over
You can't
that way.
follow it, but you can have them crisscross. That is exactly what it is. This is SimCity on the Super Nintendo.
I bulldoze this side. Just move those for now. We'll figure them out in a second.
I'm gonna check something real quick. Don't mind me.
Okay. New year.
Yep, 1903. So yeah, now it's costing you about double. I mean, it still is, but it's scaling.
Yeah.
So you're collecting $160 and you're spending $300 on road maintenance and safety.
Okay. So how do I get more taxes? Just have more residential and more businesses?
You raise the tax rate and you get in more citizens, yeah.
Okay.
Those are the two ways to do it.
Well, they're already grumpy about taxes, so...
They're pretty much always going to be grumpy about tax.
Yeah.
One of the inspirations for this game was, I think, was like a really intense city planning book, and I think they had, I don't know for this one, but eventually they brought in like public policy experts to work on this game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty accurate to what it's like to be a city planner / mayor. There's actually a sim game I haven't played before called Sim Health, which has you running the healthcare system for America. And it is apparently like the most complicated, difficult sim game ever made, because it's just so accurate and it's a lose-lose situation running healthcare.
What do these mean? Do they change
So
colors?
these basically mean the residential ones are you have houses. At some point, if you get enough citizens, they'll take down the houses and put up an apartment building.
Oh, okay. And then high and upper, that's good, right?
Yeah, I think you want higher numbers is good, and then it goes like low, medium, or it's either low, medium, upper, high, or low, upper, high. So the bigger those numbers and the bigger those, that's the better.
Okay.
And if something is underperforming, like if it just won't improve, you can always bulldoze it, rebuild it, and see if someone better moves in because the city conditions are better.
Okay.
Like someone gets in early and they make a parking lot and it's just not helping you, and you're like, all right, man, we're gonna use this space for something else. What?
I can't make the road connect. I could go up this way, though.
Yeah, you can make a bridge. That one's gonna get power for free.
Oh, because they're adjacent?
Yep.
Cool.
The one on the right still needs a line, though.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
You're on railroad right now, too.
Your mom's on railroad right now.
That's rude.
She could be. You don't know her life.
Yeah. Not a lot of passenger trains in Ohio.
Like, come look at the scenery. Will this bring in more money? Is that the idea?
Yeah. Everything in this game is like a double-edged sword. So if you put a stadium down, you're going to have to deal with more traffic. You're going to have people complain. It's going to raise housing costs, whatever it's near. But it will also potentially bring in more money.
It's like almost all my money.
Yeah. Right now, it's like people want jobs.
Okay, so they want commercial stuff?
They still want some industrial, and they want commercial. And don't ever be afraid to ping them for advice either, because it's free.
A little train just doing train things.
Yep. You're being pretty responsible with mass transit. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I'm also not good at this game, but like from my perspective, I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty solid train line you got going there.
I just built 3 commercial things, and they still want more?
Well, they're not finished moving in yet. Like you'll see the bars
I
going
see.
down.
Okay.
It takes time. Patience is actually kind of an important thing in this game because it's really easy to just build everything right away and be like, okay, now they're all going to move in. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
You kind of need to ramp slowly and then see how things progress.
Like, why do they say they want residential when there are still residential places they haven't moved into?
Housing costs, probably. If you ask them, they'll probably say the rent is too damn high. Hey, your money's
he's doing
balancing
better.
a little better here, yeah.
Alright.
I'm only losing about $40 a year. Not including development costs. That's the tricky part, is like trying to figure out a way to make money and not overspend your budget every year.
Yeah.
Terrible at that. I can't do it.
You're like, I just want to build all the things.
Yeah, like I want to pull in citizens and upgrade my city. It's like, no, you gotta...
Gotta wait.
Yeah, you gotta let it stew sometimes. You got like an L train situation going on.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah. They get way fancier with it in later SimCities, where you can build like bridges, and you can build highways, all kinds of stuff. But this is the basic original. Do me a favor, go do a poll real quick. Your population is starting to sink, and like I'm seeing a lot of businesses move out. I don't know why. Your approval rating's still decent.
Yeah. And those are about the same numbers
Yeah.
with taxes and housing costs.
Yeah. Might just be a downswing, you never know. Yeah, there you go. He's got 300 people that month.
Yeah, this business moved out. Right?
Yep. If it's all you see is the letter with nothing there, it means
Oh.
there's nothing. There you go.
Okay.
That's some development going.
These are filled up. I still want more residential. Okie dokie. I was like, Coaster, and that's a dumb name. I'm like, I picked that. Oh, wait. I didn't want to do that. If I bulldoze them, do I get my money back?
Nope. You lose $1 for bulldozing it too.
Fuck. It's okay. I was gonna put a road on the other side.
Yeah, pretty much the only
Like,
way to make
the
money
second
in
one
this
here.
game is through taxes. You're over 4,000 people now, though.
Sweet. Mini park. Can I go under the railroad?
No.
Okay.
Parks and transit don't mix.
That's what I figured. I don't want anybody run over by the train.
Yeah.
Could be awkward. Well, I don't know what more you want with it. Industrial. the whole one that hasn't been moved into yet, sirs.
Well, you're running a city. People are always going to ask for something.
It's true.
You gotta say no at some point.
How can I say no? I have to give my people what they want.
You only have so much money, too. What are we looking forward to the most this year? That's a pretty broad question.
I know what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
It rhymes with sing. Nope, New Year.
Diablo Immortal, what's up, Diddles?
Hey, Diddles. I'm gonna stick with the funds. I think he just meant this year, one of the things to look forward to this year. Yeah, I don't think so either. So I can just let it hang out and
be a city, yeah.
okay.
You don't ever have to do anything unless a disaster happens, and then you gotta do what you can.
My little house.
Yeah.
This is primarily for the Chinese mobile gaming market. You're somewhat wary of the mechanics it may have as a result. Yeah. I mean, you could play the game that it's based off of, I guess. I don't know what that game is, but... What's up, Tibbs?
Cowboys get spanked.
No.
So I'm gonna go hang out with my brother.
Nice.
Watch him get just shit knocked out.
What did you say no to?
If we were gonna watch the Cowboys lose.
Oh, I see.
So it looks like you've done a pretty good job of building your city so far. People are pretty happy with what you got.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to making good, strong decisions this year and improving my life every day. Or just playing Mario.
I think that counts.
Play Mario, do a push-up for every death, and for every minute you are behind the world record. Oh, Jesus.
Can you do that many push-ups, babe?
No, I can't do 10 push-ups, probably.
Tax returns, yeah. Looking forward to financial aid. Which I need. Roll bad.
You want to ask Dr. Wright for advice, see what he says?
Yeah. Hey, retrograde Tom. What's up?
What's up, Tom? Good stream today.
If the tax rate is too high, the residents will move to other cities. Most of the residents feel that 7% tax rate is fair.
I will tell you, voice of experience, 7% tax rate will never make you money.
Yeah.
Unless your city is built perfectly, you'll always be in the red with a 7% tax rate.
Yeah. Like, y'all can just whine about it. I don't care. Yeah. So I am going to be in my last semester of graphic design. So I'm getting my degree, my Associates of Applied Science in Digital Graphics Technology. It's the full spiel. So, but it's taking me an extra semester from what I originally planned. So they suspended my financial aid, so I have to go in and like reapply, like appeal that decision basically. So I won't know for another week and a half or so if I even get financial aid. Which I would hope I would, because I'm in my last semester. Like, I've got everything set up for graduation. So I can't see why they wouldn't approve one last semester, but it's been stressful. I can make logos. Yep, I've done several logos.
It's true.
I'm ready for the mass uprising when people find out those tax returns are going to be weak as part of the tax cuts this year. I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. What is this doing for me?
It's like a big industry. Like a really big industry.
Okay.
And it potentially lets people access your city. Like, it can drive growth, too.
I guess we should connect it to the road. It's just like people going in and out. Like, ding, 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 ding.
Hey, you're only $1 in the red on your budget this year.
Sweet.
The downside being you're running out of money to spend in the first place, but
Yes.
you're balancing your budget pretty well.
That's good.
It's got to rein in
Keep
the
it the
spending,
same.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And if you want to just like try and see what happens to your city, you can turn the game speed up and let it go a couple years and see what happens.
Okay, let's fast forward a bit. It's still January. I don't feel like it's going any faster.
It is.
Okay. Flies.
January just feels that long because it's so dreary and cold.
Glad I don't have to put down like snow plows.
Yeah.
I like my little train.
Yeah, it's a good train.
Thanks.
Building trains is always a really good, like, it's because this focuses on like idealist city planning models.
Mm-hmm.
You should basically make nothing but trains, but that creates its own headache as well, mostly with transportation budget costs, 'cause
Yeah.
it's really expensive to maintain mass transit. What's up, sweatshop kids?
Hey, Sweatshop kids.
Hey, 100 bits.
100 biddies.
Crush them.
Thank you for those biddies.
Yeah, I guess I have to share those with you.
I require 50% of the bits. Thank
Fair.
you.
I can find some quarters. How do you like your city so far?
I think it seems pretty balanced. I'm good with that.
You just pushed 6,000 people. It's growing.
Sweet. Needs more cats. No. I think you're in charge of that, Quix.
Probably a succulent.
Just go as a plant. It's fine.
Yeah.
Babe, would you do me a favor?
What you need?
Water?
Yeah. You got a glass?
In my room, yeah.
You gotta talk to the people about your city then.
Guys, it's a city. I'm up to 6,700 people. Good job, me. And everything looks pretty balanced right now. Got everybody moved in everywhere except this one commercial area. Also houses. And high, upper, low. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. Hey, you're making $100 a year now.
Yes.
You can buy one zone on the people's dime.
Our port building doesn't look like it connects to the water or has piers or landings or anything. I don't know if it's meant to.
Yeah, I think it just has to touch the water, and it is on the corner there at least.
Yeah. Where's my... Oh, I was like, where's my thing? Yep. Mess in SimCity. Oop.
Well,
Wrong button.
it's cheaper to just roll with it than
Yep.
it is to fix it. That way people can live next to the seaport.
Yeah. It'd be nice for people that work there.
We're boat enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And they want housing right now too, so
Perfect. How does this not have...
you might be overtaxing your power plant. Oh, they don't have
No,
power
they're
line.
not connected.
Okay.
I swear I connected them. Probably just got distracted with something else.
Have you played this before, Tom?
See, people are moving in already over there. Got one house over here. My industry is leaving though.
I'm gonna play DOS SimCity and always cheat. I think Ern would be having more fun if she cheated.
Yeah, that's probably true. If I could just have $1 million and cars that shoot bullets,
Yeah.
I'd be into it.
But in the spirit of earning cred.
Doing it the right way. Remember playing this way back in the 90s when you were a kid and it bored you to death because you were used to action games or RPGs? It's pretty chill. It's definitely not action-packed. Takes some patience, which I don't always have, so...
I loved this game when I was a kid. There was a boy in my 3rd grade class named Ali,
Yeah.
and every day for like a couple months we would swap stories about our SimCity cities during lunch.
Oh, that's adorable. I wish there was a zoom out function.
Yeah, there's a kind of a way to do that in this one. You press either select or L or R. No. Go to the chart menu and do
Map?
Yeah, I think it's map. It's not super helpful, but there you can
Oh.
see.
I hit a button. Making money!
Yeah. $108 a year now.
Let's see how the people feel. Oh, okay.
So these are all the different maps you can look at. There's 9 different maps. This is just like your basic zoning map. There's your power grid.
These are not super helpful.
They get to be. This is your blue is your roads and yellow is your railway. That's what your transportation looks like. This one has 2 sub-menus.
Oh.
So that is population density. Yeah, so you can see where the people are living the most. And
Age?
rate of growth.
Oh.
So wherever it's red, those are the hot spots in your city. That's where
Okay.
everything is popping.
Happening.
Yep. Traffic map. Red is bad, green is good.
And it's like right in that middle part there.
Pollution. Pretty mad. Seaport's pumping out a lot of smog, but that's about it. Crime.
Ooh.
Downtown's a little dangerous. Land value, I think. Yeah. Beachfront property, of course, is sky high.
Up there.
And then, oh yeah, fire and police coverage. This is really, these are helpful maps because this tells you if you're building somewhere and it's out of the range of the emergency services, it'll be really low land value and shit'll happen there.
Okay. So it's up in this corner that it's starting to not cover.
Yeah. There is a way to like zoom out a little bit, but it's honestly not very helpful.
Okay. My approval percentage has sunk.
Yeah.
I score one up though. My population did go down.
It fluctuates.
Okay.
You want to make sure it's like if it's consistently going down, then you have a problem on your hands. If it's bouncing up and down, that's just life.
Okay.
What's up, 8-Bits Karnov?
Hey, 8-Bits.
That boob hurts.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why.
What'd you do to it?
Probably flexed too hard or something. I don't know.
Sounds reasonable. Oh, I can't build the police department. It's too expensive.
Yeah. And then the other downside is that now that you have another fire department, your budget's going to be higher too.
Yeah. I don't want things to catch on fire.
Yeah, it's a good policy to have. I'm surprised they haven't built any apartments anywhere in your city yet. I guess it's just too expensive, like on the coast. Like the oldest residential places are
Yeah, spendy.
fancy houses. You're $70 in the black this year, or in the red.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stick with what we have. We're not gonna build anything for a while.
Gonna take it conservative in 1909.
Yep. Pretty good for less than 10 years in, though,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, to start from 0 and to have 7,000 people living in your city in 10 years,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. How much do these cost?
500.
Okay, I was like, it doesn't even tell me.
Yeah, the icons are actually sorted by price, I think. So, like, that.
Yeah. I want more residential. Just a little bit, though. I don't know, is there anything else you think I should do?
With less than $400, there isn't really anything you can do.
Okay. wait and see how this year goes.
Yeah.
It would be cool if some of you moved into the industry instead of just whining about the fact that there isn't.
Yep. All your little Sims, you lord over them, and they're so thankless.
Fickle.
Yeah.
I wonder if Mom ate her tamale yet.
Yeah. What kind do you give her?
The green chili chicken.
Nice.
Yeah, I ate the 2 green chili cheese. They're good, but spicy. Very spicy. We're almost there.
We're in a bit of a boom right now. 20 bucks in the red.
So I could cut funding to them?
You can cut funding, but it creates problems. Like the coverage goes down, or roads will deteriorate. You got the transportation fund, like roads will break down and create traffic problems. So
Okay.
if you want to, you can cut their budget, but again,
There are consequences. Frequent traffic jams reported.
Yeah, right down there. You can see the congestion.
Yeah.
Go City, go. Go City, go. It's doing good. It's going fast.
It's just that one traffic jam situation. Look at them all go in circles. There's a lot of traffic up here. Well, if y'all took the train instead.
Well, they have to walk like 2 blocks to get to their house if they did. That's city life, though, right?
Yeah.
Hey, they're starting to put up like, apartment buildings.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
I see.
Yeah. Residential 1, residential 2.
Awesome. Those are too expensive still. Like when you can hear the train.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I didn't put a road in between them.
Well, they haven't mentioned the traffic again since, so...
That's true. I'm getting more apartments.
$9,000. Go.
Sweet, we're making money.
Yeah.
Over 9,000. Traffic day morning. Stay off the streets. Heavy traffic is clogging our roads. Residents are upset and the pollution levels are rising. Now might be a good time to introduce your mass transit program. It's already there.
You could do a look at your traffic map, see if you can figure out where the problem is. Because I think it's going to be in that top part. But I'm not
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think you could, if you wanted to, you could just build a loop around those residential places.
Yeah.
Might get away with fixing that problem.
I have $39.
10,000. You're a city.
Sweet. Congratulations, your town has become a city. Solve any transportation dilemmas and reduce the crime rate to keep your citizens happy and the city growing. Fucking sweet. Can basically do nothing.
Yeah. But you get a new song.
Thanks, Victor. Oh no.
Well, it's been about an hour. I think hitting a city is a good milestone to... Oh, you can make a bank.
Cool. SimCity Savings and Loans would like to build a branch office in this city. I hear they offer low interest loans for city improvements. Sounds like a steal. I mean a deal.
I don't think you can afford to make the bank. Because your question mark should be blinking. Well, actually, go to the chart menu again. Yeah, you have to actually be able to afford to build the bank. But yeah, it's been an hour. What do you think about SimCity?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised, but it does seem like you're having fun.
Why are you surprised?
Because it's a slower paced, like it's a methodical game. Like it's very sort of almost math heavy.
Yeah.
But that's why a lot of people just put on cheats and build a city with infinite money.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you?
No, I like it. It's like trying to solve the problems, and I'm sure I would get bored of it eventually, but like there's that motivation to see how you're doing each year. So you're like, did I improve? Did I not improve? Do I have to change things? I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have any questions about what the future of this game entails? What you have to do?
No, you said I just have to get 500,000 population, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That
Yeah.
is one of the end goals. There's also a separate mode which we didn't touch called scenario mode, where they present you with a city in a historic point in time and they give you a problem to solve.
Okay.
So like crime in Detroit or flooding in Rio de Janeiro so it's more like the city's pre-built and something bad's going to happen and it's your job to prepare the city quickly and make the damage as minimal as possible and help them recover out of it.
Okay.
So that's another thing you can do in this. But also, like I said, the game originally wasn't designed with an end state in mind. And even when you hit 500,000 people and beat this game,
Yeah.
you can keep playing. And there's 1,000 different maps, and they each offer different land masses, which have different... Like, this map has tons of coastline, so the property value is really high. But there's also room to do seaport stuff, but there's also limited land. Like, eventually your city will get so big that you're going to have land usage concerns. So every map is a little different. There's always something new to try to do, pretty much.
Slightly more money.
You can build the bank now.
Sweet. I wish I could fit it right here. They applauded for me again.
Yeah, and every so often you get a present from the people, which is... Usually it's just like a free perk for your city, but like this one has a function. This is new to the Super Nintendo version too. They didn't have this bank in the PC version.
$10,000 low-interest loans to those who wish to improve our community. Your payments will be $500 a year for the next 21 years.
So you end up paying $10,500 if you can manage your budget, but you get a cash infusion to keep playing the game, essentially.
Yeah.
It's a one-time thing, though, so you have to be, like, really careful about it. But yeah, like, there's a lot of history behind this game. It's a really well-known game. It was sort of a slow burn on release because no one really knew what to do with this. This was a brand new type of game where it was non-confrontational. It was
no real end game.
It wasn't the first cerebral game, but yeah, there was no real end game. It was just sort of like an ant farm almost. That you had to do some economic management with.
And now you've got like The Sims 4. That people love.
It was such a phenomenon that even on the Super Nintendo there are 5 sim games, and on the computer in this time frame of the 90s there was dozens. Just farm, city, town, health, ant, copter, golf, park, safari. Like they did everything sim.
Yeah.
So it was a big deal, and I think a lot of people really resonated with this kind of gameplay. To just sort of like, it's very zen. It's
Oh, we had Sim Tower.
Sim Tower is a classic.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah.
You could build like maids' places and build restaurants and stuff like that.
But that being said, you've kind of seen a good taste an hour. You've built a city up to 10,000 people from nothing. You ready to give a verdict on this?
Yes.
All right. Tell the people what you think.
I think I may have lied.
You want to talk it out?
Yeah, because I'm not sure it's something that I would want to stream is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it might be too chill for stream, but it might be nice, like, when I'm not feeling like doing anything fairly action-packed, to have something that is kind of zen. So I don't know if I should greenlight it or not.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. You can, if that's your angle, wow, that's pretty good money. If that's where you're at, where you're like, I'd like to have a relaxing option.
Yeah.
You can stick with this. You can greenlight it. You can say, we'll throw it in rotation. We'll see what happens. Or you can hold out and see if we get another game like this. Maybe a sequel to SimCity or something else in a similar vein.
Yeah.
If maybe this isn't the one for you, you at least know if I say, hey, next time we're doing SimCity 2000, you're like, oh. Sweet. Okay.
That might be the one that we had, too.
Maybe. Did it say reticulating splines when you started it?
I don't remember. Why would I know that?
It's a very distinctive vocal clip.
I don't recall.
Okay.
But
the choice is yours, and even if you greenlight it, you greenlight like a dozen games. We're probably gonna do 10 to 13, and then choose one to be like your stream game, your main stream game.
Yeah.
So, even then, it's
okay. Well, let's yellow light it for now.
Okay. Revisit SimCity at some point in the future.
Yeah.
See how you feel. Do you want to save your town?
Yeah.
There you go. Save complete.
Ring.
And let me go to end real quick, because this is kind of cute. You don't have to save, you just did.
He's snoozing the star.
Yeah, but I'll show you what I mean. I'll reset the game here, and you can go into the menu. You see select scenario.
Oh yeah.
And so there's 6 to start with. There's actually 2 more if you can beat, I think, 4 or all of these. So if you can beat all 8, that's another clear for the game. And you pick one, and the city's pre-built. You know what's coming up.
Bowser, King of the Koopas, that should not be an apostrophe there, is looking for his arch-rivals Mario and Luigi. Leaving no building unturned, Bowser will wander aimlessly through your city, knocking down planes, smashing ships, and leaving a path of destruction behind him. Contain the fires he has set and repair the damage as quickly as possible before he decides to come back. You have 5 years to accomplish this task.
So then, boom, your city's already there. You know Bowser's coming. So the first thing you would do is check your fire coverage because you know that's going to be the main concern.
Yeah.
And figure out where you need to put fire stations down.
That's a big city.
Yep. It's the last one.
What?
So I don't think
Oh,
it's-
because they don't have power.
yeah, I think it'll load in now, like because everything's once everything gets its power up and running from being loaded, it'll so it should represent it now.
Okay.
If you were to go in. I don't know if it's your graph
Well-
menu.
My bad.
Yeah. You can see the south part of the city has no fire coverage.
Yeah, that seems bad. Ran home from work like a kid after school to get some ERNing Cred action. Oh yeah.
Well, you just missed SimCity. Ern gave it a yellow light.
I really wish there was a zoom out feature.
So this one actually has what I was talking about. If you go back to the chart menu, you have to unlock it, I guess. But you can go to View, and you get this. It's not super helpful, but it's a little easier to scroll. Zooming wasn't really a thing, honestly, in the first SimCity, but it gets added in later.
It's almost less helpful with
Yeah.
it being at a weird angle and everything.
Yeah. Okay, so this one will go back in the pile. We'll check it out in the future maybe and see what you think at that point.
Sounds good?
You ready for game number 2?
Yes. I'm ready.
So, I will say, my thought process for game number 2 is one of the things we had talked prior to starting ERNing Cred this year.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I asked you, is there something that you're trying to get to this season? And you said you wanted another like cooperative game.
Yes.
So, it's not necessarily on the scope of Secret of Mana, but it's sort of in the back of my mind that like if we can once a week, I would like to throw something at you that potentially could be something you play with other people.
Okay.
SimCity is not that.
No. It's not really a group project.
And I thought we hadn't done this one yet, but when I tested it, I learned I was wrong.
Got a blow in it.
Gotta. Nope.
Nope.
There we go. That's the one.
DKC3.
Yep. I was like, we didn't do this one.
We did do this one.
Yeah, you have a save file that says earn. Well, I guess we did do this one. But I know this is the one you played the least out of the three of them. I know you
It's
played
true.
the Game Boy version of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I could have thrown one at you. I could have thrown two at you.
Should I keep playing from my save file or should I create a new one?
When was the last time you think you played this?
I don't know. A while ago?
More than a year? You
Probably.
should probably start.
Okay. We'll just erase this one. We'll start a new one. Oh, no. 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 Ah.
Double A. You want me
Ah.
to reset it? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Never beaten this one. Man, when this game came out, I was like, it's not as good as 2. And every time I play it, I like it more and more and more. To the point where it's still not as good as 2. But I think it's pretty close, actually. If you can look past this game's warts, because it does have some. If you look past them, I think this is one of the better Super Nintendo platformers, and Bovine might disagree, but you can just press start, I think.
Okay. Bung bung.
I love the music in this game too. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Frankly, save gave. I found life all too hectic at school with those naughty Kremlings pestering me all the time. You need to save your game, Dixie? Call me here anytime and I'll record your progress on my new VidMe What's It machine for you.
0% complete.
Yeah, we did it. What's that? You want to see The Lost World? Which channel is that on, Dixie? I can't afford anything in the general store. I'm broke. Open 24 hours. Live a little, man.
He's on an island with Wrinkly Kong and Funky Kong, and that's it. Like, what's he gonna do?
It's fair. Oh, nah! He may be a toddler, but if you let him throw you upwards, you'll almost reach the stars. Oh yeah. And if you throw him, his humongous body can smash through the floor of some areas. Trust me. Gotta go, Kong. Surf's up.
Found a secret.
Sweet. Oh, it's the Simon Says game.
Yep. Banana bird.
Banana bird. They're so cute. Little bananas. Lake Oringatinga. Lakeside Limbo.
Yeah, when I was looking at I looked at the top 20 sellers for the Super Nintendo that we haven't red lit, basically, and
Yeah.
that I can let you play on real hardware. And when it came down to co-op games, it was pretty much Mario or Donkey Kong. Those were the
Yeah.
options. So I was like, we could have her play Mario World again, but I know she'd prefer to start with Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And you've already red lit All Stars, so that was off the board.
There we go. Sweet. Got a life. Got another life. Suck it, rat thing. Oh no!
And you landed right between them.
How dare you? Okay, life is good. Ah!
Bonus.
Click 50 stars. Get off the thing. Banana bonus. Bonus coin. We didn't get these bananas.
What's up, Capybara?
Hey, Capybara. Get
You have to like,
off.
yeah, you have to.
Hit the right button is what I have to do. Oh yeah, these guys.
Yep. You gotta work for your DK symbols in this one.
Ugh, get down. No! God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. See if there's anything up here. Yeah. Ooh, and fancy coins. It'd be nice if they actually showed them.
Yeah. So do you remember Kiddy Kong's special power?
Special power? No.
He can skip on water.
Oh.
So if you roll into water and jump right as he hits the surface, you can bounce across it.
Cool, let's try that. too early with the roll.
Yeah, you gotta still be in the ball.
Why?
Gotta hold it a little longer. Gotta get that high jump.
It's a good thing there's no time limit on these levels.
Yep. I know that's one of the things you like about this series is the lack of timer.
Alright, we're gonna have to figure that shit out later. I don't know if you can break this one. No. Oh, fucking A. Oh, Ellie the elephant. Scared of mice. Extra life. Nope, that's not the right button at all. What was the best Mythbusters? Oh, F-Lance. Doorstop dash. Tested elephants freaking out over little white mice like in cartoons? They did. I don't remember that episode. I always appreciate how they show you mechanics.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is how you do a thing, and this is the reward you get. Being able to get through the door.
It's an important element of good game design, and it can be very easy to mess up.
Yep. Buzzsaws. Run. There's probably something down here. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Ah, fuck. Okay. Patty too fat.
Yep.
No. Why? Platforming.
Yep. Nice shot.
Thank you. I hear a buzzer. Fuck. It's rude.
Ah!
I don't like that he cries. At least we hit the safe barrel.
Yep.
Just the look on his face makes me laugh. It's gonna be rough.
You can do it.
It's close. Keep jumping too late. It's like trying to get comfortable. My butt hurts already. No, too late.
You got such a sensitive butt.
I don't know. My back and hips really were hurting today, though. I think part of it is that I slept too late, and the other part of it is House cleaning.
Yeah.
Should I try it?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks. It's like, we will do it!
Oh.
Fuck!
Rushed it.
Yep.
I always appreciated that, at least in 2 and 3, like,
Ah.
for the most part, if you messed up a bonus stage, you could retry it if you could
Yeah.
get back to it. Sort of in 1 also, but in 1 there wasn't really a penalty for, like, if you just found the bonus stage, you were good.
Yeah.
TJ Thrill says, I feel like if Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 are best friends, 3 is the European friend who has lots of cool ideas but can't express themselves well. I agree. I totally agree.
It's a cute way to think of it. Ooh.
This game, I've said it before, it honestly reminds me of a
back.
Battletoads game. Because every level is just, it has a new idea. Every single level adds something to the formula. But it doesn't have that punishing element that Battletoads does. Although it gets tough, especially if you go for the 105% clear. That was really difficult. I was surprised by that.
The fact that that's a thing just makes me kind of irritated. Fuck. No.
Yeah. Over 100%, meet our friends, Symphony of the Night.
Knew I wasn't gonna make it. Oh, too late.
What I think is Portrait of Ruin Capybara that goes up to like 800 or 900% for full clear.
Like, I don't think you know what for percentages mean. Nope. No.
You can 100% it, but then you have 800% left to go. Eating a large burrito. Ooh.
What is in your burrito? We need to know.
I'm gonna guess black beans.
I hesitated again.
Yep.
I could never do these, ever.
Beat the level though.
It did beat the level.
Kristen Capybara got Santa Fe Grill as your Christmas meal when you went to Cruces. It was the best burrito we've had in like 7 months. I'm trying to think where's a good burrito in Albuquerque. I don't know if Little Anita's is still open or not.
Save. Aren't you gonna give your favorite relative a goodbye kiss?
Kidney beans, lettuce, beef, cheese, Greek yogurt, salsa, Scotch bonnet peppers. Sounds like a pretty good burrito.
I need my girl.
At least you just saved.
It's true.
Your progress is protected. 12
Oh,
Thai
man.
places.
I love Thai.
I think the one by Gamers Anonymous was good. I forget what it's called though.
Oh, I saw your Pokemon Go gift that was from Gamers Anonymous the other day, Capybara. I was like, yeah, GA.
The huge place? The huge place for the university I can think of is Frontier. I don't know if Little Anita's is that also.
I missed the DK coin in the last one, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Boop.
I always liked collecting those. I don't know why.
They feel satisfying.
Yeah. Like, you know there's bonuses everywhere, but you know there's like one DK coin per level, and you can find that. That's all you need. Kobe is hit and miss with Thai. He prefers Vietnamese food. My problem with Vietnamese food is I'm never going to order anything but pho. Like, the first Vietnamese thing I had is the only Vietnamese thing I'm going to have.
I've tried the beef vermicelli. It's super good. At the place that we go to. At least.
What's up, wee guy? Yep, we're playing Donkey Kong Country 3.
Electric Boogaloo.
One good Thai place and their hours are a pain in the ass. It's only confirmed they're the best on this side of town, so they will be waited for. TJ Thrilla hates and loves DK coins. They don't feel optional.
Fuck.
That's what we're doing. This is game number 2 tonight.
Yeah, we did SimCity first on the SNES.
That's the nice thing about this game, though, is like there's a ton of secrets, but if you just want an ending, you can ignore them all.
Yeah.
You can just beat the courses. Also, I think this is one of the earliest snow levels in any video game I can think of. When you're just like 10 minutes into the game, like, alright, snow level? You ready?
No.
But you like snow.
I do. I love snow. Except when I have to drive in it.
Super Empire Strikes Back notwithstanding.
Fuck. Why do you start on Hoth?
Pretty much any Star Wars game you start on Hoth, like I swear. A good 2/3 of them start on Hoth.
Fuck. Nah. I want this. I want it. Mash the baddies.
Oh.
Fuck.
Have they made any games about the new movies? Maybe some mobile games. I don't think I've seen like an actual new Star Wars game, honestly. It was more than 40%. It was over half, if I remember right. It was like 11 out of 19 levels were Hoth.
Tried till this 27 minutes.
Bonk.
Fuck. I feel like the DK coins are easier in this game.
They start out that way.
Yeah.
Because in
You
2
just
they're just
haven't
like
played enough
in
of
2
it.
they're really hidden.
Yeah.
And in this one it's like they're sort of hidden and then you have to figure out how to get it out of the guy's hands.
Yeah. Sweet. Doing pretty well on our Kongs too.
Yep.
Bam. It was a nap to remember.
What do you remember about it?
Are you sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did pretty good on that one.
I was trying. Usually I like realize what's happening halfway through. And I'm like, oh shit. I thought she was afraid of them.
She is. She can't see him in the dark.
Oh, I see. Good.
I hate that living somewhere cold makes you really feel those ice levels.
Nailed it.
Donkey Kong 3 is also the best Dumbo game we've ever gotten. It's a lot less sinister than Dumbo.
Do I need to go up there for any reason?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a ladder up there or something. Fuck! No! No, oh!
Who's your favorite Donkey Kong animal?
The ostrich.
Espresso?
What the fuck? Yes. With
Espresso's a
the
good choice.
swordfish coming in at a close second.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Swordfish is probably it for me. On Guard is a good animal buddy. Although there's something nice about just getting a Rambi where you're like, alright, I can just...
Go through anything.
Yeah. Hashtag Team Espresso.
Yeah. He's so cute with his fucking little shoes, man.
You know what, though? I'm gonna have to change my answer. Squawks.
No, man.
Being able to spit those coconuts is so good.
I think you mean cookies. They're clearly cookies. Speaking of cookies, sir.
Actually, we looked into it. They were eggs.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. They have like little speckles on them.
Those are just cookie chips.
Speaking of me eating
You
all
ate
your
all my cookies.
I didn't eat all your cookies.
I know. I ate a lot of them.
I ate a substantial amount of cookies. And I offered to get you more cookies if you wanted more cookies.
I always want more cookies. Oh, okay. Fuck. Why?
Yeah, I had the one that I was promised, and I was like, you know what? I paid for these, and I just kept eating them.
You did pay for them. The shoes make the man. That's right. I keep expecting him to be the one that goes like blonk, blonk, blonk. And do like a big jump
Yeah.
after that. What the fuck?
Yeah, the enemies in this game are pretty derivative from the first two, but they act differently enough. Like, you think you're fighting the same stuff, and at one point you just sort of realize, like, all of these enemies are technically different.
Yeah.
Oof. At least you got a lot of lives. You got a lot of lives. You could be playing Mario World right now if we were going to go with, like, the #1 seller.
It's true.
Imagine me saying I can have all of these because I'm a grown-ass adult and taking a bite between each word. Pretty much. Today I learned mouse tails kill elephants.
Yep. I mean, she is a baby elephant, so
Yeah.
I guess I gave her a pass.
Baby elephants are pretty cute.
Yeah, they are.
I'm a fan of elephants in general, although I bet if I had to smell them, I'd be like, elephants are not as cool as I think they are.
I'm sure they smell worse than horses.
Yeah. You should, TJ Thrill. You really should get the Wii Donkey Kong games. We were going to play through them, and I feel like we still should.
I agree.
But they're so good.
I feel like I would just drag us down, though.
Well, I haven't played them since. Like, I'm still, like, determining if we're gonna do it together or what, but... What's up,
Ha!
Zach?
Did it. Soccer rig. Why did I jump? Why did I do that?
You had to go for the hook shot, the sky hook.
Ooh. Made a spooky noise. Eh.
There you go. Perfect. First try.
I did do it.
Oh, yeah.
I went too far.
Yeah.
Boop.
I
Always like look behind you, dummy.
got really scared for a second because I heard someone else scream. I'm like, can somebody hear you? And then I realized your speakers are still on.
Oh. Oh. How do I have to bring up the barrel with me? Fuck, I have to redo all of that stuff.
No, you got a save barrel.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
You're right here. That was what was so crazy to me about doing the hard mode for this, though, is having to get rid of all the save barrels. And, like, all the DK barrels, too, except for, like, 3. That was really weird. Totally changed the game.
Having to do what?
To get the 105% in this, you have to put in a code to enter hard mode. And it gets rid of, like, all the save barrels and almost all of the DK barrels for the entire game.
That sucks.
It's really tough. Like, you don't think about how hard this game is if you just can't ever bring back your Kongs.
I need a barrel. I like that the barrels come back. Appreciate that.
It's helpful.
Haha, suck it.
Helpful bananas.
Yep. How do they know?
It's like reading the tea leaves, but it's reading the banana leaves.
I went up there. Oh, okay.
Asking
Thanks,
you shall
game.
receive.
Beam, beam, beam. It's a rough one.
Yeah, you know, play double Dutch.
I don't like that.
You ever done double Dutch before?
No, I'm way not that coordinated.
Same. Like, I always look at it and I'm just like, how are they doing that? I don't
Their
get
feet
it.
just go like
Yeah.
And the ropes go around, and I don't fucking get it. Ah! Ah!
Double Dutch sounds like an amazing sandwich. I'd eat a double Dutch.
We should make that sandwich.
What's on it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We should make it.
I feel like hollandaise sauce has to be on it. Not
Makes
because
sense.
I want it, but
But because it's Dutch.
yeah.
Fuck.
Bonk. Bonk.
Oh, man. Missed it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very clean.
Finally.
Look at you.
Platforming. Hello. Would you believe it? Hello, Kongs. Welcome. Oh. My show's on the road and it's in every land. The cost of this game, 2 coins in the hand. There are some great prizes on offer today, so come on in and choose to play. Come on, Kongs, and have a go. You could well win. You never know. I don't know what it is about that font, but it's just hard to read. Head to head, race to 25, endurance. It's not a simple game of questions and answers this time, though. Now you've got to beat yours truly if you want to win any prizes. What the fuck, Cranky? It's rude.
Bodied. That old man just dunked on you.
Yes, he did.
You
Get
got
a consolation prize.
Yeah.
Hey, the salty dino. What's up? Belch's barn.
Boss time.
Nailed it.
Right in the face.
Fuck. Stop it! This is not going well. This is not going well.
Yeah, I think he's got you.
Balls.
Barrels.
Balls of barrels. At least you don't lose a Kong.
Trying not to die in real life. What are you doing that's so dangerous? What's up, Salty Dino?
Fuck, I am bad.
You gotta jump a little bit, I think. A little bit. Got you again. It's okay. You got plenty of lives.
It's true.
Bad back pain? I'm sorry to hear that, man.
That's rough.
But you need one of those medieval torture devices, like a rack. Just stretch it
Oh,
out.
we did it. It was just too close.
Got him.
2 burps. What a dummy.
Old one clear.
Pew, pew, pew. It's a very convenient cannon. Cremwood Forest. Barrel shield bust up.
Alright, you're on your own on this one. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll try not to fuck it up.
I believe in you.
Woo! That was a close one, guys. I almost died. Oh, man. Never seen this far in the game. I'll be back later. Don't want to spoil it. Fair enough, TJ. Buzzsaws. Woo, that was close. Ooh. Fuck. Right to the face. What's over here? Or do I check over here first? Aha! We got our Kong. Salty Dino. Ah, balls. That's close. Hey.
Hey. Alright, TJ.
I didn't even die.
Really? One try?
Yeah.
Nice. So good.
Save game.
See how far you've made it.
12%. It's optimistic.
8%.
Yeah. Not quite so much. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this?
You see the name of the level?
No. Riverside Race. Gotcha. I don't like when he cries.
What?
I don't like when he cries.
No, don't get him killed then.
Rude.
There's one thing you can do to 100% prevent him from crying, and that is make sure he dies first.
True. I still haven't mastered the skip on water business.
Yeah, this is a 10th level to do that on, but it does help you go fast.
Oh, we got the save barrel.
Nice dodge.
Thank you. Run, motherfucker, run! Woo! Why? Why you do that? I love that, just slow acquisition of coins. No, come back.
Bank shot.
Yeah, you can bank on it.
Heh.
No, too close.
I like how you groaned before you got hit. You're just
I know,
like-
I knew it was coming, and I just couldn't respond fast enough. Oh. I knew it was coming.
I'm good. Tired. I didn't sleep much last night, but I'm good. Try and get some bonus sleep tonight.
Up. Ooh, up. Haha. Got a lot of mileage out of that barrel.
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize there were two of them. Fuck.
Ooh.
Squeals on wheels. I love when her hair gets caught up, standing up like that. That was close.
Yep.
Whatever. No. Eh. Want those bananas.
Yep. Banana greedy.
Yep. It's my nickname.
It's your new Twitch username.
Yep.
It's your 2019 rebranding.
Fuck. This is the same one I fucked up last time, huh?
No, it was just the same way. Ah! Trying to force it in, you gotta be patient.
We know patient is not one of my many, many virtues.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
Fuck. No, don't throw it. Ugh.
How does she do that with her hair?
I don't know. Prehensile ponytails.
Like, I can suspend my disbelief on the helicopter, because all she has to do is spin in a circle. But picking stuff up? This game doesn't seem so realistic anymore.
That's the breaking point.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I need that. They look so angry.
They are.
Why are you so angry? Oh, this is the one where I died the first time.
Yeah.
Nope. Ah.
Oof.
That's a close one. No, I was spinning! I was spinning!
They both cry when they die.
Yeah, but his is a lot more annoying. His is like, "Wah!" Whew. Nope. I was like, oh yeah, there's bananas over there. Bonk. Sweet. That's not what I wanted to do.
This rim protection.
Right? A+ defense bugs. What did I miss?
Oh,
Fuck.
no. Oh, no.
Fuck.
Oh, that's terrible.
What did I miss? Oh, this guy. I thought I killed that one.
I thought you did too.
That wasn't too bad of a backtrack.
Nope.
Oops. I didn't get my bird reward.
Nope. No bird bucks.
I was bad at that shit. That's real bad. Fake barrels.
Yep. Background barrels.
Yep. It's weird. Fuck. No returning barrel? Lame. Bong, 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 bong. Fuck. Bong, 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 bong. I don't wanna get that. It's lame. What?
Isn't that always the worst when you see an animal sign? You're like, huh? There wasn't any
From
animals.
where? Should have followed the bananas.
You want to make your way back to a safe point?
Yeah.
Let's see how you did.
Ten percent.
Not bad for an hour's work. You kept that pace up, you'd have this game
Done in
beaten
10 hours.
at most if you didn't get all the secrets.
Yeah.
So, we've obviously talked about this at some point, but I don't remember, and for the sake of narrative cohesion, I'll ask you again. But what did you think about Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah. I like all the Donkey Kong games. And this isn't necessarily my favorite out of them. Like, 2 is still my favorite, but I think I like this one better than 1.
Yeah, I agree with that.
1 feels really heavy a lot of the time.
It's very barrel reliant, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they
there's
just
a lot of
really-
shooting in barrels.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Any questions about the game?
No. I mean, I played it on Game Boy a million years ago.
Yeah.
So I get the gist. I know a lot of the mechanics that come up. Because I'm pretty sure I beat it on there. Close to it, at least, if I didn't. But, yeah. Did you know the cart was yellow?
Yeah. Yeah. Any more, I didn't mean to cut you off with the questions. So if you have any more thoughts about the game, too, like...
No, I think, like, even though you're playing with a lighter character and a heavier character, like Donkey Kong 1, what's his face? Kiddy Kong. Doesn't seem quite as cumbersome as playing with Donkey Kong.
Yeah. He still has... He has the same role. He has kind of the same weight, but... I don't know. There's something about it where he's not so bulky.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. I have, like... It's not like having 2 light characters. like in 2, which I think is the big reason why a lot of people love that game. But this one definitely holds up.
Do you think this game does anything better than Donkey Kong Country 2 does?
I don't know if I've seen enough of it yet. And I have hardcore nostalgia for 2, so that's kind of hard to fight against. But I don't think I've seen enough to really be like, it does this better.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Is it just the 2 light characters, or what do you think makes 2 the king of Donkey Kong games?
I think for me, it's big for 2 light characters and just the way you feel movement-wise.
Yeah.
Like, you always feel nimble. And then having Dixie's hair helicopter for the first time is super nice.
Yeah.
And really opens up a lot of the platforming options. The music, I think, is better than this one.
Yeah, we brought it up at one point. This game got re-released for the Game Boy Advance at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And the Game Boy Advance has a kind of a weak soundboard. And this soundtrack is very low. All the tones are really low and kind of like bassy.
Yeah.
And the Game Boy Advance is terrible at that. So what they actually did is they brought David Wise back from 2 and had him rewrite the entire score.
Wow.
So if you play the Game Boy Advance version, it's the same game with a totally different soundtrack.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool that they bothered doing that.
Yeah. I think they probably tried it and was like, ugh.
Yeah. Like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But 2 soundtrack, and like, I think even though this one came out after, I like the visuals better in 2.
I can understand that. Like, I was just looking at this river right now, and really, I like the way it looks. Like, there's some things in this game that look beautiful, but at the same time, there is something. The graphics from Donkey Kong Country 1, even in the span of 2 years, started to show their age by this point. And some things look really good.
Like polygonal.
Yeah, but some things don't look so good.
Yeah.
Are you ready to pass judgment?
Yes.
Tell the people what you think.
I would greenlight this game.
We have our first green light of season 2-ish. We're just going to stop doing that. It's season 2 now.
Season 2.
Season 2. So, that gives me a follow-up question.
Yes.
Something I have to ask is that if you do continue playing this on your stream, are you going to want to have a tag team partner? Are you going to want to co-op it, or do you want to tackle it solo?
I think it would be fun to play a co-op, because that's not something I've ever done with this game. Because I played it on the Game Boy, so it was just me.
Yeah.
So I've never played 2-player in this game.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind then.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it for another episode of ERNing Cred. We'll get some final thoughts before I send you off, if your butt can take it.
We'll try.
Again, suspend disbelief for a moment, because I know that you've played several of the top sellers for the Super Nintendo already across multiple seasons.
Mm-hmm.
But for the sake of official listing, out of the top 20, you've now played Mario All-Stars, SimCity, Donkey Kong Country 3. You played Donkey Kong Country 2 last season also, I think.
Mm-hmm. I did.
What do you think about the Super Nintendo's most popular games so far?
Well, a lot of platformers.
Yeah.
I think the Super Nintendo does that really well. Because you can have really gorgeous backgrounds and still feel interactive in the foreground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised that All Stars is on there, because everybody loves Mario.
Yeah, it's the number 2 game. It's Mario World, Mario All Stars, and then
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country 1 is number 3. So.
Yeah, well, one came with consoles.
Both of them did at one point. Yeah, you could... I think I've told you this story before, but 2 days after I bought my Super Nintendo, Nintendo started a program where if you sent in proof of purchase, they would send you a copy of Mario All-Stars. 2 days after I bought my Super Nintendo.
You can still send...
It wasn't part of the promo dates. So
Yeah.
I didn't own that game. I rented it a couple times. My cousins had it, but I didn't
Yeah.
own that game for years and years and years and years and years. I mean, I had all the NES ones though.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Are you excited to see more of what the Super Nintendo's top sellers have to offer?
Yes. Because it's one of my favorite systems. Like, I just think it's really fun to play.
Yeah.
The controls are really straightforward, so you don't get anything weird with, like, the third arm of the Nintendo 64 or the introduction of many more buttons on the GameCube controller and stuff like that. But with the left and right shoulder buttons, you still have a lot of freedom to use the controller to get more, special moves or things like that. But I do like how straightforward the controls are, because that's a big thing for me, is if I don't like the way something controls, it's going to be a frustrating experience for me.
Yeah.
So. And I like the graphics of the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. It hits a lot of nice sweet spot. Like, I'm biased. Everyone knows this is my favorite system.
Yeah.
But I think it hits that groove of, like, something that you can pick up and understand immediately, but also it could be long, it could be deep, it could have secrets. Like, there's more than just face value a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't start playing and be like, what?
Yeah. And you don't get into, like, weird 3D graphics like in the GameCube and N64 and like even Donkey Kong 64 is really like pointy.
Yeah.
So you still get really beautiful like hand-drawn animation kind of feel without it being super pixelated like the NES.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
It's your picks next week.
Yeah, I gotta pick them.
Yeah, we'll go through my systems, and I'll have you do 2 games apiece.
Okay.
And then you can pick the system, or you can leave it random. It's up to you. But you're in charge next week.
Okay.
And
That
someone's
sounds
saying
good.
hi to you.
Hi, Spring! Cred night, cred night, cred night! Well, you just missed it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We just finished our last of the 2 games.
But it was a good night.
Yeah.
No red lights.
Yeah. I played SimCity, the original SimCity for SNES, and really enjoyed it, like surprisingly enjoyed it, because it was really zen, and I was always trying to get to that next milestone, so it still felt like there was a reason to progress and keep playing. I did yellow light it because I'm not sure if I want to play it on stream or not, but I would be open to, as like a chill, I don't really want to pay attention to a lot of stuff kind of thing. But keeping it open for potential other sim categories. Well, Radon will still be on.
Yeah, I'm going to be on for another hour.
Yeah. And then we played, of course, Donkey Kong Country 3, which I played before on the Game Boy. I played a little bit on the console, according to our previous save data. So we played it last season on ERNing Cred. And so this one got a green light to be streamed.
Yeah.
Potentially with a partner. Get some co-op going.
So for now, we'll say that this is going to be added into your stream repertoire if you're not feeling Diablo or something like that. But the end of the season is when you decide what you're just like full committing to and gonna beat on stream.
Yeah.
So
What the next big one's gonna be.
Yep.
Out of all of the green lights.
Which
Should be
we're-
good.
Which we're redoing too. Like all the green lights last season are back in the pile. So
Yeah.
everything's up for grabs. All we know now is Donkey Kong Country 3 is on the list.
Yep.
And SimCity might be.
Perhaps.
And Jet Set Radio Future and Outrun 2 are not.
Correct.
That's what we know.
Yes.
And Secret of Mana is not because she already did that one.
Yes. It's been checked off the list.
Yep. Cred earned.
Yes. Stamped.
Have you talked to people about it? Like, are people like, now that you've beaten it, when you're talking about video games, does it come up in conversation?
I feel like once I talked about it, I don't remember what the context was, but I think somebody else I was watching stream was playing it or something, or talking about the re-release or something, and I got to say that I played it on real hardware. And that was, that feels like a bragging point to be able to play with 3 people on real hardware.
Not a lot of people get to do that.
Yeah. It was a really fun experience.
Like I said, I'm going to try and work some co-op games in every week when I can.
Okay.
And see if we can't find a winner there. But if you find a good solo experience too, So
Yep.
it was good.
Yep.
All right, ready to say goodnight to the people?
Yep. Good night to the people. Are you gonna break or are you gonna stay?
Yeah, we're going to break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll stream something for like 45, 50 minutes, and then we're calling it a night. So stick around. Something's going to happen. It's at the top. Very top.
Oh, the intro.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you just got to mute the microphone and turn the music on.
Okay. Mute the microphone. Bye, guys.